Yo, how you doing? It's Brother Marley. Listen, I've been very busy last couple of days putting together a video for you. Turns out it's not so good. So now I'm doing a video about the video I did. Does that make sense? Alright, so let me get started by showing you the bit of the video I've done where it has a real introduction. Then we'll take it from there, alright? Rise up, brothers and sisters, boys and girls, kings and queens, friends, frenemies, and you agents. It's your brother Marley. This is the Gambia One channel. The Gambia is flying past me at 40 miles an hour. I'm not going very fast. Gambia is flying past me. So I want to talk to you a little bit about an area called Lamin. So Lamin is over not far from the airport. And the first time I came to Gambia, I'd gone to Lamin because the brother who invited me over, his name is Patrick Augustus. He invited me over. I was like, nah, I don't need to go and see Gambia. I've been to Nigeria, I've done Kenya, I've done Uganda, so I know Africa, thanks. He was like, don't be silly, come on, go and see Gambia. Gambia's a little bit different. So I took him up on his offer. He had been trying to do some fundraising for a school he was building over here in Lamin. So I was helping him with his fundraisers and so on and so forth. So as his way of saying thank you, then he said, why don't you come over to Gambia and see what you think of it? Actually, let me wind up my window so I'm not shouting at you. It's a bit rude, isn't it? Just shouting. This lighting is terrible as well. I apologise. That's a bit better. So yeah, he was talking to me about coming over, and I came over, and I was immediately struck at how different this place is to Kenya, Uganda, Nigeria because of first thing that struck me was the people, the mindset of the people that I met here. You know, it was a lot easier to get on with people here than it was over in Kenya, for example. So I was really impressed by the place. And the picture that you see that I have for my channel, the picture of me with the beads on, that was taken at a school that we're going to called the Bojang Tamba School of Excellence in Lamin. And I'm going back there now simply because I know how that school got set up. I was there a decade ago when they was doing fundraising over in London and Birmingham and so on and so forth in England. I saw that effort happening, so there isn't any kind of concern about what the school is up to, what the school's ethos is, what's the ethos of the people who run the school and so on and so forth. I know that everything is above board. Anywho, I've come back to Lamin to see what's happened to that Bojang Tamba School of Excellence that was being built 10 years ago, I guess. Around about 10 years ago, not too sure exactly when. It was about 10 years ago. Let's see what's happened to that school there. Yeah, so we decided that we were going to travel out from the main town. The car in front, that's owned by the teacher that I was supposed to be meeting, Yusufa his name is. We'll get to see him in a minute. But what I found in the journey was that, you know, I was going through from Kaloli to Kessering. Oh, going around some cows. It's good. He's gonna do a double back on it. Oh, he's gonna double fake me. Okay, get around the cow. Okay, go around the cow. Good. So yeah, we're going from Kessering to Sanjaba all the way up to an area, I think it was like more like Churchestown by this point. So we're on this main highway and this is taking us into the town of Lamin. And what you'll find is that once you come off of this part and gone into the town of Lamin, you go right past Lamin and you end up in this area. This is like the new part of Lamin. Now, when I came here the first time, 10 years ago, none of this stuff was here. You used to just turn off and then you're in a field and just keep going straight until you get to the school. But here, what we're doing, we're navigating around new houses and so on and so forth, new buildings, turning left and right and so on, just trying to find our way to the school. I know that I've tried it before, I couldn't find my way to the school before. So I was really appreciative of Mr. Yusufa taking me down there to show me the place. I met this young man here. He was doing some rapping in Wolof.
Yes.
Yeah? So let me hear your song then.
Yes. Yes.
What's your name?
Yes.
Seku.
Yes.
Okay, Seku. Barbara. Oh! Okay, so what's your song called?
My uncle Ali.
No, the song you're singing, what do you call it?
Spati Badman.
What?
Spati Badman.
Spati Badman.
Spati Badman.
Oh, it's cool. Alright, so here you head it here first, right? Gambia's Got Talent. Oh, I got another one. Whoa! I like that. Okay, so after I said goodbye to Seku and the Cashew Tree crew, I found myself going into the school, the Bojan Tambo School of Excellence, and this is where I got to meet the man himself, Mr. Yusufa. How are you doing, brother?
I'm alright, brother.
Okay, good.
So you're welcome.
Thank you. So it's a very nice little school area you have here.
Yeah.
So this town is called Lamin.
It's Lamin, new site. It is locally called CDC.
CDC?
Yeah, CDC.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so it's new site, Lamin new site. It's the new settlement of Lamin, far in the outskirts of the bigger town.
Right.
It is between the big town itself and the airport. Just the airport is
Yeah, the airport's just back over behind there, isn't it? Okay. Okay, I like these paintings that you got on the wall.
Yeah, this is what we're going to be painting. Yeah. That's the new part that is.
Oh, they extended at the top. A little extension. Very good.
Extension.
Yeah, nice.
Big cap and bars fly in. And
Oh yeah, no, that's not good.
You have to do
Cleaning. Yeah.
So
All right.
this is here. And this roof truss. This zinc. The colored one is put by Brother George. It's put by
George.
Yeah.
Don't know George?
You don't know him, George.
I don't think I know George.
Yeah.
Okay.
George. So you're gonna put the roof truss to add strength on the roof. Every year the roof goes up by the windstorm.
Oh, the wind blows it off every year,
So
every rainy season.
yeah, we have a few more packets of the zinc.
Okay.
That's 66. And that's 20 by 3, 66. Then we are going to put full of this green one and put it on the toilet so that the color can match.
That's good. So let's see, where the toilets around here?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got male and female toilets here.
It's been blown up by the storm.
Oh, the storm blow this roof off as well. Yeah. Naturally need to get those.
Plastered. You can see the difference. It's newly built, plastered.
Oh, it's been newly plastered. Okay.
Yeah, it's newly plastered.
All right. Are these for the roof?
Yeah, that's for the roof. For the bed. Come on. See. So you can see the difference. We have this side has metal truss roof, and this side is only wood.
Oh, I
The
see. I
wind
see.
blows from this end and took off.
Peel it off.
Peel it off.
Like an orange peel.
Oh, yes.
Like you're peeling orange. You just peel off.
Orange.
Yeah.
And it stops here where the truss is.
Oh,
so
so
we
it doesn't-
evaluated the disaster and we come to conclusion that is because of this end also have the roof truss. So the roof is weak because it is used by these plates, you see, and they are weak. And immediately if they nail it, the strength weakens. So
Yeah.
if the wind blows,
So I know the recording is very low on this young man's voice. So I apologize for that. What he was basically saying was that the roof had been peeled off by the winds, by the high winds during the rainy season. There was no metal struts that were holding the roof down. So on one end where there was a metal struts, the roof stayed in place. And this end that he's pointing to, they had not stayed in place because there was no metal struts there. And even though they tried to nail it down, because it's going straight into concrete, it actually weakens the roof rather than strengthens it. So they need to do some work on the roof to ensure that it'll be safer. It picks it up.
picks up.
Got it.
So it will be good if you put there the metal truss iron so that it can add strength on the roof.
Okay, all right. So how many children do you have here?
As at now we have 72 kilos.
72. I came here, there was 35. That was years ago.
Yes, I mean, we're
72.
growing.
Oh my gosh.
We're growing.
Yeah, it's massive. So when I was here, there was all these houses. These were not here.
They have been built. It was just a vast
Field, yeah. It was empty
now
land.
It is growing.
Amazing.
Every day, every week, new people coming to
New people
settle in.
come.
Yeah. So I was telling Patrick and the rest that now we need to expand the school to have a lower basic. That's a primary. By the age of 8 and age of 9, that's another set of education, which is 6 years course.
Right.
So if we have that here, we'll be able to accommodate the children that transit at the age of 7 and 8 to another level. Now you can see, you witness picking other children from.
Yeah. I filmed that. I saw you picking up the
Yes.
children. So
They all land here.
They've all come here.
They finish this level, so they have to go to
To
St. Peter's.
So how far is St.
So
Peter's
St.
from
Peter's
here?
is 3 kilometers from here. So
Ah,
every day
yes.
They trek 6 kilometers.
That's too far for these
And this
folks.
hot sun,
Yeah, it's too far.
9 years, 10 years trekking, it makes education a burden to them. So I think the brothers have to look into a plan so that we can expand. The
Yeah.
we have another set.
Yeah, at least over in this area here.
We can build structure in this area. Then the students will remain here with us until the age of 14.
Yeah, that's stronger.
At the age of 14, they will be stronger to have a school of their own choice. Then they will understand more, about education. Because as of now, it's just like a punishment to them.
Really?
Taking this distance, for what?
Because they have to walk so
They have to
far.
walk so far, So they have to wake up to catch the time. Because school begins at 8 o'clock.
Ooh.
It's different from the nursery setting, 8. So remember, imagine at this distance, for you to catch lamen walking on foot, you have to rise.
It's going to be dark when you leave your house.
So this is a burden that is stopping the children. Sometimes it's good. That's why we experience a lot of dropouts in our education system.
Oh, it is.
Parents struggling, to keep you in the school, and also struggling to rise early, to go for the school. So these are some of the challenges we facing within family, child, and school. Yes. So sometimes it weakens the relationship between the child and the parents and
Of
the
course.
school. So the parents have to teach us.
Okay, so what he was saying is just basically there's a lot of work that needs to be done around the school because this school is in the middle of nowhere, and this whole town has been built around that school there. So when we had first built the school, it was in the middle of a field basically, and the whole town has grown around the field, around this school. So now when children get to the age when they go to a secondary school, they have to walk 3 kilometers to get there. The school that they go to is St. Peter's, which already had put my back out, because this school was called Bojang Tamba. Bojang is a popular name of one of the oldest, most powerful chiefs in the Gambia, before it was even called the Gambia. It was called Senegambia at the time. And Tamba means sword. So we was talking about power and offense, and they're now going to a school called St. Peter's. So yeah, that's deep. Yeah, I like that. So you'd put one building over here and one at the back there. Is that the idea?
So the old plan is it's like, because I've asked someone to come and do a skit plan for me, that the plan from here.
Okay.
And from this end here, we can have an extension.
Right. Extend from here to the end.
Yeah, that can give us 4 classrooms.
Easy. Yeah.
4 classrooms. And then we have an L shape that is going to give us 2 classrooms in the borehole.
Oh, you got a borehole. Oh, of course, yeah. Of course, I see
We
the.
have a reservoir top.
Nice.
And we use an engine. Yeah.
This part really did kind of get my juices flowing. The idea that you're using a generator, you call it an engine. The idea you're using a generator to run a borehole pump to get water for the children at the school doesn't make any sense at all. And putting solar panels in would be a really good idea on the strengthened part of the roof, obviously, not on the part of the roof that is being peeled off by the wind. We could do that we can definitely do. And we can also make sure that, we have some lighting in here, because they have no lighting in here. They have no power. We can put some power in this place and really try and... This will help the children who are not only here, like this young man here, young Sekou, but the children who come after him. And any other potential rappers from the Cashew Tree crew can also help too. So... yeah, that's what I'm really interested in us doing.
If Corona comes in, if you're planning to have solar panels, I've given them an invoice yes, for how to acquire this.
Yeah, coronavirus stopped everything.
Coronavirus came in and brought dark waves that crumbles everything. Yeah, we're so planning. If we have a new structure also, we can put planning and have a 7th class in here. We can have a computer lab.
Nice.
Yeah, we teach children about basic computing.
Yeah, it's important now.
So that we know to scout out the talented ones, early talented ones in IT. Yeah, so people are some of them are naturally gifted in IT. Some of them have academically acquired talents in computing.
Yeah.
So if we have them at the earlier stage, it will have more advantage than later.
Sounds good, brother.
Oh yeah. That's the plan we have.
By this point, the camera had packed up on us. It was so hot out there. So we took the conversation inside, and I asked him a little bit about sponsorship. All right. Our Jello, who's this? Marie, Tiana, Malamin, Kasima, Mariam Njai, Lamin Njai, Fatima Sise. Yeah. Zainabu Sani, okay. All right, so look. Where can I sit? Can I sit on one of these chairs? Or will it break? Ooh, this is very low. Yeah. Very good. I'm comfy, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. All right. Do you want to take a seat as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, take a seat, brother.
I take a seat?
Yeah, man.
That's the good one.
I'll come close to you.
Yes, this one. Or is it here?
Sure, yeah. Okay, so there you guys better. So, Brother Yusufa, we was talking about how much it is for a child to come to the school for a year, and you said it was how much?
Let's take it back again. We are talking about education and development centered to girl and male child in our country and Africa at large. Here at BTS, that is Bojan Tamba School of Excellence, to reach out to every child living within the vicinity, far and near the school. Our target is to provide access by giving them accommodation at the school as a learning center. In this, it takes cost involvement, which is very challenging as at the level of school administration. If we want to give a free education to every child, though that's our main target, to fight the challenge of illiteracy in the country and ignorance. So it takes financial challenge to undertake such process. Free education is something which is very helpful to the poor and needy struggling families. So in this, at Bojan Tamba School of Excellence, what we offer for anybody who wants to take the initiative to support a child's education in this center is 75 to 80 pounds per year. And if the individual wants to contribute further to other resources needed for the child to learn in the school, in general role, it is highly welcome. So as of now, our target is, I will say, 80 pounds per annum.
Okay, all right. Because I heard, let's break that down. So 80 pounds, what is that? That is 94.36 euros or 106 and a bit dollars. In Gambian money, 5,591, and in Tanzanian shillings, 245,628 Tanzanian shillings. Halifa Salah, he was talking about he wants to give free education up to grade, was it grade 9 or grade?
To grade 9.
Was it grade 9, is
Grade
it?
12.
Grade 12, that's right, yeah.
12,
Yeah, I heard him say that. So that would be nice in the future, but for now,
For now,
it'd be good if people who are watching, who wanted to, they could sponsor a child. Is that possible?
yes, that will be possible. As of now, our stand is our government is operating several settings in the country regarding education.
Yeah.
You have the public, education system, that's public school. You have the missionary school, which is, partly public and partly missionary, and you have the private entity schools. Bojan Tamba is in the category of private entity schools. Why? It is established in education where the government is yet to establish an education institute for the population.
Wow, all this time, because this school has been here. How long has this school been here?
Yes, since 2012.
Yeah, it's been here for a while, so,
Yes,
so 10 years it's been here.
Yes, this is why, because this is due to the slow bureaucratic system in governments in Africa, especially governments operating in politics principles, that if you give me support, then I'll give you what you want. So to Bojan Tamba School of Excellence, establishing an institute of education in this vicinity, we are how to call it, giving the children the opportunity not to be punished or not to be denied the opportunity for education based on political principles.
Of course.
So this is the policy says education to every child, either male or female, have the right for education, as they have the right to have a name. As far as you have a right to have a name, you have a right to education.
There you go.
To be part of the human resources of the world. Very useful human resources.
All right. So we're talking about £70, £80, somewhere in that region.
Yes.
It's about $120 to $120, $130 in US money per child per year. And that's what we'll be able to put together. So I'm just getting some shots of the classroom. All right. But what we'll do, we'll come back and I'll bring some solar panels with me. Yeah, and an electrician so we can hook up your pump.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
That will be very beautiful. And if that happens, we will be able to demand for to have a Wi-Fi.
Yeah, get some Wi-Fi. That why not? Yeah, why not?
Have the opportunity to have 24 hours, internet access.
Yeah, get some lights as well.
Very important. If I'm here, to have access to WhatsApp is very difficult.
Of course,
Yeah,
of course.
and it easily runs your battery down, and you don't have anywhere to charge up your battery, and while you're not getting the use of putting a connection on. So
All right.
this is the situation we're facing here. You can see the place is so remote.
Yeah, we are in the cut. We are deep in the village right now. So yeah,
Deeply remote.
very very much so.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So
You're trying to go slow.
you're succeeding.
Yeah.
You're succeeding. You're doing more than trying, brother.
But slowly we get there. Though it is slow, but slowly we get there.
All right, there you have it. So that is the Bojang Tamba School of Excellence over in Lamin. I've said it a few times. So yeah, I know Mr. Yusufa was talking about big plans about building a building and so on and so forth, and I know I could get involved in that. But I've seen too many videos on this phone of mine and spoken to people who have built over here and the thing collapses. I couldn't be a part of that. Just knowing that's even a possibility. There's people's children in those buildings. So let me just stick to something that, I could pretty much handle. Putting up some solar panels and applying a bit of power to the place. We could do our own little ACON and power up that little school in that little village of Lamin. Alright, so I hope this video finds you well. I've got some shopping to do, and I'll catch you on the next video. Until then, deuces.